The Meizu M3 might not be the most powerful device on this list, not by a long shot, but it's one of the best buy devices out there if you're looking for a really affordable handset. The M3 Note is made out of metal. It comes with a 5.5-inch FULL HD 1920 by 1080 display, 2GB/3GB of RAM, and 16GB/32GB of expandable internal storage. The phone is fueled by the Huawei P9 SoC, and it's really affordable, even if you buy it from Chinese resellers. The Max 2 is Leco's newest flagship, and its specs are through the roof, as you'd expect from a recently announced flagship. The Max 2 features a 5.7-inch QHD display, 4GB/6GB of RAM, and 32GB/64GB/128GB of internal storage. The phone is fueled by the Snapdragon 820 64-bit quad-core SoC, and a 21-megapixel OIS camera can be found on its back. This smartphone might not be the most affordable on this list, but it's somewhat more affordable than other flagships in its class. The OnePlus X is the only mid-range smartphone OnePlus had introduced, and its successor won't be arriving this year, or at all it seems. The device is currently, at the time of writing this article, out of stock on OnePlus website, but new stock will be arriving soon, and you can buy it elsewhere, as well. From GearBest, for example, the device features a 5-inch FULL HD AMOLED panel, 3GB of RAM and Qualcomm Snapdragon 801 SoC. While it is very affordable, and it both looks and feels quite premium. The Meizu Pro 5 is the company's flagship phablet. Its successor, the Meizu Pro 6, is already available as well, though these two devices are quite different in terms of size and internals, which makes them aim for different market segments. The Meizu Pro 5 is fueled by the Exynos 7420 64-bit octa-core processor by Samsung, while it packs 3GB/4GB of RAM, and a 5.7-inch FULL HD AMOLED display. The Mate 8 is Huawei's latest flagship phablet. This 6-inch device was announced at the end of last year, and the company did not announce the Mate 9 yet, or any other high-end phablet which could compete with the Mate 8. The device is made out of metal. It comes with a fingerprint scanner, and Android 6.0 Marshmallow, out of the box, with Huawei's Emotion UI, EMUI, on top of it. Kier 950 SoC is also a part of this package, and so is a 16-megapixel OIS camera. The Xuxi 2 Pro might not be the most popular device in the world, but considering what it has to offer, you might want to consider it if you are into affordable flagship devices. This smartphone has really thin bezels. It is fueled by the Snapdragon 820, and it sports a 5.2-inch FULL HD Super AMOLED panel. The phone comes in both 4GB and 6GB RAM flavors, and a 13-megapixel camera, f/1.8 aperture, can be found on its back. The Meizu Pro 6 is the smaller sibling of the Meizu Pro 5, and the company's current flagship smartphone. This device features a 5.2-inch FULL HD Super AMOLED display, 4GB of RAM, and 32GB/64GB of internal storage. The phone is fueled by the Helio X25 64-bit deca-core SoC, and it is made out of metal. The Meizu Pro 6 also ships with a multifunctional NBACK physical home button, and it's quite affordable compared to the competition. The Huawei P9 and P9 Plus are Huawei's current flagship offerings. These two phones were introduced earlier this year, and if you're looking for the latest and greatest from the company, then these are the phones for you. They offer really capable cameras, and if you don't mind the MUI company's UI, then chances are you'll like using the Huawei P9 Plus. Both devices are made out of metal, come with the Kier 955 SoC, and feature Leica's camera lenses and Sony's sensors. The Mi 5 is Xiaomi's current flagship smartphone. This device was released in the regular Mi 5 variant and the Michigan 5 Pro variant, which comes with 4GB of RAM. The Xiaomi Mi 5 comes with a 5.15-inch FULL HD display, and it is fueled by the Snapdragon 820 64-bit quad-core SoC, one of the most powerful chips out there at the moment. The phone is made out of metal and glass, and it feels really premium in the hand. The OnePlus 3 is the latest and greatest OnePlus has to offer. This smartphone was introduced a couple of weeks back, and most reviewers agree that OnePlus did a great job this time around. The phone comes with a 5.5-inch FULL HD Optic-AMOLED display, a whopping 6GB of RAM, and the Snapdragon 820 chip on the inside. The 16-megapixel OIS Plus ICE camera is placed on its back, and the phone is made out of metal, while it ships with Android 6.0 Marshmallow out of the box, with the company's Oxygenos on top of it.